Hi, and welcome to EDU Tutorials. Today we're going to be interviewing a panel of clients who have put the EDU appointment program to good use. I'm Amanda Parvu with EDU Planners. We'd like to start with Dave Anders, an agency owner from New Smyrna Beach, Florida. Hi Dave, thanks for joining us today.
I appreciate being here. Thanks for having me.
So enlighten us. What are virtual appointments and why were you so excited to try them out?
Well, we kind of started doing this with our seminars as well. After we would have a seminar, of course, then it was trying to get those folks into the office. We thought the easiest way to do that after a while was to have our first appointment as a phone appointment to make sure it was a good fit for both folks. So that hasn't really changed. These virtual appointments can be either phone appointments or Zoom appointments. And it really just does just that. It allows us to see if this is going to be a good fit for our agency. Is this the kind of client that we want? It gives the same opportunity for the folks that we're meeting with as well. So that first appointment, we keep it at around 15 minutes. It's really just kind of a fact-finding appointment, and it just leads for those that are a good fit, it just quickly leads into the next appointment as well. We've really been able to expand our territory. I think that's probably the next biggest thing besides the saving of time is expanding our territory. I'm in New Smyrna Beach, Florida. We used to just work locally here, 20 miles surrounding area. And now we're working the entire state of Florida, which has really expanded things as well.
Since you're an agency owner, we're super interested in your perspective. How has the EDU appointment program affected your agency?
Well, it's totally changed my business. I have not done seminars in over 2 years now.
Oh, that sounds great.
Obviously, because of the situation we all find each other in, initially, that was just, we couldn't do those anymore. And so now 100% of my business is just working with my existing client base and our EDU appointments. We have no plans of going back to live seminar events. This is working great, and I'm going to keep doing it.
Now, one thing all business owners are concerned about is their overhead. What are your thoughts on the cost of appointments? And has this program helped you manage your time more efficiently?
Yeah, the cost of the appointments, I had mentioned earlier that I did seminars at Ruth Chris Steakhouse. We were typically advertised for 2 seminars at a time. And those 2 seminars, the advertisement mail-outs to get folks there, including the dinners, would cost us about $10,000. And we were doing, anywhere from 6 to 10 mail-outs a year. So you can do the math. It was, pretty expensive to get that amount of folks there. But if with the appointments, the EDU appointments at $49 a piece, I pay now in bulk. I buy a lot of appointments, at least 100 appointments at a time. And then we filter through those appointments over about a month and a half time it takes us to get through those appointments. So I would say it's probably 1/4. We expect in the 2022, 1/4 of our marketing budget will take care of everything that we need and not doing those seminars. So for our purposes here in our agency, it has been extremely cost effective. But I love the ROT even more, the return on my time. It was very time consuming to go to these events, to put on these seminars. And then the seminar was just a way to introduce ourselves. We still had to get those folks back into our office. So it was time consuming for my staff. It was time consuming for me. And now these EDU appointments have freed up a lot of time so that we can do what we do best. And that's just meet with people, and the staff can use their time processing paperwork instead of setting up events that we were doing. So we're thrilled to death and looking forward to 2022.
Sounds like the tremendous savings on not only your overhead, your business costs, but also your time. And that's the most valuable thing we have. That's great. I'm so happy it's working out for you. Our next guest owns a retirement consulting agency in Orlando, Florida, Daniel Ray. Welcome, Daniel. Thanks for being here.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
Now, you're an independent agent. Generally, that means you would be limited to a specific geographical area. So how has your partnership with EDU planners helped you to expand your market?
We really, when we looked at our territory before, we used to look at city by city or county lines. Well, now, in today's day and age, and with the EDU program, that's no longer there. We don't look at our territory anymore by county specific or even state specific. You can be a national agency or a national firm utilizing EDU prospects or EDU planners program. And not just within a certain demographic, you can expand outside that demographic. I really believe in having a niche market or a niche market to become an expert in. And one of the things that EDU allows us to do and really helps us to do is to have or to develop those niche markets and to laser focus our attention on those individuals based on EDU's marketing efforts.
Great. Thank you so much for your unique perspective. Since you're an agency owner, we're very interested in your feedback. How has the EDU appointment program affected your agency?
First off, if you want to be wearing board shorts during these virtual appointments, you can. You can be very comfortable working out of your own home. When we think about how we worked before, the space in which you worked and usually was very specific to your office, or maybe you were meeting clients or people at their homes. Well, now you can meet them anywhere. You can travel the world and still maintain your practice and not just maintain it, but to also increase productivity. Most of my first meetings happen over the phone, which I prefer, which gives me the flexibility to be out and about, maybe with my family, maybe on vacation where I like to call it a workation, where I can carve out some time to maybe take some of those calls. And, because those calls are so brief, I can identify very quickly whether this person is going to be an ideal candidate for us moving forward. And if it's not, it also allows me to get back to my family or get back to those recreational activities a lot quicker. Now, I'm not necessarily encouraging everyone to take their initial calls when they're at theme parks, but in reality, that is now possible where it wasn't before. So in a world where your time is really undervalued in most cases, you can increase that value and take control over it and free up your schedule and your enjoyment of what it is that you do.
Daniel, Dave, thank you both for taking the time to meet with us today.
Great talking to you. Hopefully I get to chat with you again soon.
Oh, my pleasure. Anything you guys need, let me know. I love this program.
I hope our interview with industry leaders was helpful to you today. If you'd like to learn more about EDU Planner's appointment program, please feel free to call us at 407-584-8485, extension 506, or you can email us directly at info@eduappointment.com. Stay tuned for more helpful interviews and tutorials coming soon. But until then, I'm Amanda Parbu with EDU Planners. Have a great day.